Waiting.
Loading.
All right, we are live. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Not Another Mountain Bike Podcast. Joined here by Luis, as always, and once again, or actually for the first time, we're joined by Aaron Gwynn.
Oh no. No, I've he's retired from. He's actually deleted my phone number, so
Yeah.
I can't. He can't call in, unfortunately, anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Well, so you said it's a little cold up there.
It's freezing. Yeah.
I mean,
my name's Paul, by the way. I feel like I always assume that not everyone knows who I am. Like that's which in itself sounds like a narcissistic response.
You're hashtag famous. What do you expect?
yeah.
I always say minor internet celebrity. If I get recognized out on the trail or something. Yeah.
How cold is it up there right now in Fahrenheit?
Yeah. Call the other one. It's for Monopoly. I don't know. It's not a real one. According to here, it says it's 8 degrees Celsius, which, what's that like?
Probably like 50.
Not much.
Yeah, it's
Not
like
much.
40 something.
Yeah, it's not. 35 is like 0, right? That's how it works.
32-0.
Okay. All right. Something like that. But yeah, it's put it this way. You wouldn't go out without a coat on. That's what we're talking right now.
I mean,
But,
this morning when I rode my son to school, it was 50. So that's about what you're at right now.
I don't know where you guys live.
So I'm over in Palm Springs, California, Southern California.
Hey,
So-
now Palm
Yes.
Springs has been coming up a lot lately at the golf course.
Yeah.
Apparently, a load of the
Oh
other
my
people
gosh.
go. Yeah, those are the rich people. Just go down and like spend the winter there.
Well, are you familiar with do you follow tennis at all?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not even a little bit.
Okay,
Pete
that's fine.
Sampras, he's still world number one. I don't know.
Sure. I have no idea. I just know that like maybe a mile down the road, we have the BNP Paribas, which is like a huge, big tournament where all the big people come.
Okay. Is BNP Paribas company?
It is.
Yeah, I think
Like
so.
the whole thing.
I think it's a
not
bank.
like yeah. This is so I remember back when I was working at Factory Media, they had this like road bike quiz night somewhere for something, and one of the questions was, can you tell us the industry of all the Tour de France team sponsors? So they would say like the brand, and it's like, what is this? And like people got like half of them right, which is just amazing. People that literally work in the bike industry couldn't tell you what the people that sponsor the big teams do.
That's funny.
Stupid. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm the spoiled one. I'm the one that lives over in San Diego, California. So
San Diego. How many times do you get that? What's it like living in a whale's vagina?
Moist.
I'll tell you what. It
Cold and
does
dark.
get cold here. It was like 50 degrees. I almost cried this morning.
Oh my Jesus wept. Yeah, that's not very.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, see,
unfair. That's what it
what
is.
Our nights will get to like 30, but during summer, we top out at about 125.
Yeah, that's
too
yucky.
hot. That's too hot.
Yeah, it sucks.
See, this is where the inner English person comes out, because I'm just like, when we had this heat wave, okay, I will actually translate for you, because it's like 40 Celsius Fahrenheit is 100. Okay, 104. We were like, we couldn't even move. No one could do anything because we don't have air conditioning up here. You guys have air conditioning, right? That's like
Yeah,
Really?
definitely.
You guys don't
Yeah,
have
yeah, we
any
don't-
air conditioning.
No, we don't need it because we
Yeah.
don't. It doesn't get above like ridiculous temperatures. Yeah, I was just on a holiday on Vancouver Island, and after day 3, we just couldn't do anything. Like,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
it was like, what are we gonna do? Oh, we just go to the lakes all day. That
Does
was
it get humid at all up there?
Yes, it did. That did happen once or twice, but not like that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Crazy.
So the 125 in Celsius is 51 and a half.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I
it
don't think
sucks.
the thermometers go
Stupid.
that high up there. It doesn't
No.
need to.
Not at all. Not at all.
Stops at 110. They're like, whatever. If it's
No.
above this, just don't go outside.
Yeah. Now, as much as you have your incredible light setting and your f1.8, I gotta say you're very close to the microphone, and all I can hear is. It feels like I've got a stalker caller.
Is that better?
Are you wearing? Oh, it could be. It could be. Yeah. I see.
Right.
You've even got a posh microphone setup as well. What's that about? Like,
Well,
who am
you
I?
gotta understand. I work at a camera store.
Now
so
he's
he's not on all this.
Now
Yeah.
he says it.
Yeah.
Joe just sent, as in Colorado kid Joe. He just sent
Yeah.
me this SM7,
Yeah.
which is like pretty
Nice.
cool. I can tell it's like, I was like, how is he sending this for free? And then I was like, okay, it's definitely used.
Yeah.
But it sounds great, but I can't get it to work because the mixer he sent me is like, I don't know, it's doing something weird. They're like, I don't know if you watched Biker's stream.
On occasion, yeah.
On the one with me the one with me on it last week. He oh yeah, that's how this even happened, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, you had your own
was
live
it my
stream.
stream?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yep.
Dude, so much live stuff lately.
Towards that now.
And what happens with this is that it'll just randomly cut out after like 2 minutes. It'll
Are
just stop.
you on Mac or PC? I assume you're on Mac.
PC,
Oh, you're on-
live stream, can't OBS and stuff doesn't work on Macs at all.
Sure it does.
Not when I first set it up, and I've set this up now, and that was it. That was 2 years. That was 2 years ago, and I'm never changing it ever again.
So one thing you can check is in your power profile for the computer.
Already did that. Next,
Okay.
Try again. There's some Joe, like for those who don't know, Joe Colorado Kid is like an expert audio guy.
Yeah,
works
definitely.
works in radio, and I was like, he's gonna know. And then finally, he finds some time because he's a very busy guy. And he calls me up and we're going through it. We did all the power stuff, and then he's just like, no idea.
I quit.
He has no idea. Yeah.
Out of my echelon of work.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but it's just like something is like it only happens after 2 minutes, right? So it's not happening straight away. None of the power anyway, this is boring, but it doesn't work. That's why I have a posh microphone. I'm gonna try a different mixer. Blah blah blah. What are we going to talk about? This is your podcast. Don't let me hijack it.
No, you're good. I mean, half the time we don't even talk about mountain bikes. So
Facts.
Oh yeah. I do have a buddy that is coming around to borrow a bike computer in a minute. So all of a sudden the door's going to knock, and then I'm going to have to be like, oh, 1 sec. That's
all good.
That's what I'm doing.
Trail dogs. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on?
Yeah, please. What is this? Amateur hour? Like, no way.
Hey, you never know.
Thank you,
So many
Steve.
times.
Spokesman MTB for the super sticker.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, that's what I did. I fully rage quit on this.
So how's the van, Paul?
Great question. I haven't had a van question in ages. It just needs some tweaking. So I had like this Wi-Fi extender thing that's really useful. But on day one of owning the van, I knocked it off in an IKEA parking lot. And it was just so
awesome.
Right now I've got it like Velcroed on, and then I've just got this USB cable just like hanging out of the side. And the van guy, God, I need to get back to them. The van guys have a solution, and they ordered it, but they haven't messaged me to say where we can fix it, because now the land border is going to open.
Yep.
At the beginning of next month, which means that I can come down to America.
Sedona.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sedona.
where'd I go?
Oh, works in a camera store.
What the
hey,
heck?
look at this.
Oh,
I'm a professional.
Mr. Professional,
When
blacked
he
out.
says he works at a camera store, what he actually means is,
Oh my lord.
I'll be honest with you. It's actually getting hot in the garage. I got to open it up.
oh, is it overheated?
not-
Is it a Canon? Is it an R5? Have you got an R5? And that's the problem.
It's an A7S III.
Oh, that's the best camera in the world. Okay.
I would agree.
That would never. That is the most perfect camera of all time. But anyway, the van is great. It's been amazing. I can't believe I've had it for like 2 years at this point. It's pretty nuts.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But
I was watching your build video again.
Oh yeah,
it's just so awesome.
that was a joke how popular they got. Like all of them, 100 over 100,000 views. One of them's like 750,000. That's not even the van tour.
Yeah.
I must have hit. I had no idea I was hitting a nerve with the spray foam, but people just lost their shit about the spray foam.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, well, you know how there's like those religious folks that you can never do anything right unless, you know.
Well, I don't know if it was religion based. I'd probably say it was just chemical based. People think that it off gases, even though people don't understand what off gassing is. Like,
yeah,
this microphone is off gassing right now, but yeah, it's different levels. But it's been amazing, like at all times. It's been probably the thing that I've just enjoyed the most, I think.
Yeah, that thing's definitely rad. It's convenient too, you know? Just the sheer convenience of it. Yeah.
Oh, the fridge door broke actually the other week. That's been a huge annoyance. And I found that this domestic fridge is being held together by literally, like 3 mil long pieces of aluminium.
Yeah.
Just like that's
and
what
it's
the
a
door
Dometic.
Yeah, that's what the door pivots on, and it snapped. So it's just been pointless. There you go.
Oh, look, welcome back to the conversation.
You know, it was getting hot in my garage. I had to open it up also.
We're literally at the opposite ends of the spectrum here.
Yeah. It also doesn't help that the USB cable that was going into my camera just fully broke right now. And like the whole head of the USB just stayed in the camera and separated from the cable.
Oh my God. Okay, here's a question, cameraman. I did the Sony webcam thing with a USB cable.
Yeah.
But it gave me like a resolution of like 1200 by 760. Right, okay, good. I'm not missing something here. But I've got an Elgato one now, so now I'm like full 1080.
Yeah.
Right now.
See, when Joe came down and I rode with Joe and Alan, Joe had his full live stream set up. So I ended up picking up an A10 mini like he has. And that thing's awesome.
Oh.
So it gives you a full 1080p.
Oh, no. Oh, a what mini?
An A10 mini from Blackmagic.
It's
so I can actually
like
hook like 4 cameras up to it.
8? Is it 8? 810? 810?
ATEM.
8 ATM. Okay.
There's an E in there. ATEM.
Oh, ATEM.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Oh, look at this. Okay.
How about you enunciate? That would help.
At least my GoPro listens.
You know
to
I
me.
don't speak Spanish.
So how do you guys know each other?
He was a stalker on YouTube and we became friends.
Yeah, that's how I pick up all the ladies.
Cool.
I had posted a quick video on YouTube of a local trail and he hit me up, was like, "Hey, I know this trail. Like, you want to ride?" I was like, okay.
I promise I'm not a raper. It'll be strictly mountain bikes.
Yeah.
Yes, we can see the chat, Jonathan. But that worries me because the last time.
Yes.
Last time we had people asking to see if we could see the chat, we got hate rated at the end.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. You heard about what was going on Twitch?
Nope.
Now, look it up. It was pretty bad.
But can you not say? Can you not?
I
tell me
mean,
what
just
happened?
look up hate raids on Twitch, and it was
a hate
basically
raid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay.
So they were coming in and just these bots were just spamming consistently like a bunch of hate speech.
Oh.
And we're talking like they would bring in like 1,000 bots on a stream, and like the one person, whoever's doing the stream, was like struggling to kill it off.
Oh, what a nightmare! I mean, you just.
Yeah,
I guess you could just stop and start again and just suck it up.
Yeah.
Those things happen. Hey, let's talk about some drama. Let's talk about something exciting. Did you see that stuff with MTB Allen today?
Oh goodness, yeah. Did you see the Reddit post on that?
Yeah, I did. I saw the Reddit post
Good
before the video.
grief. They were yeah, I didn't see the video. But they had that clip on there, and then I was like, oh, okay, I kind of see what they're talking about. And then holy smokes, they were just dragging this dude.
Yeah.
It was
But I mean, that's what happens when people negatively talk about stuff. It's nothing to do with the actual thing. So what I tend to do, this is my tactic. If I see someone like on Reddit, right? If say someone's come on and said something really shit, I just click on the user and go and see what else they've commented, because you can do that.
Yeah.
And sure enough, like I clicked on the guy that started this post, and he'd made like this Squid Game meme that was heavily like surrounded like the hierarchy of an accounting firm. Okay. I haven't even got to the punchline. You're already laughing. This is going to be amazing. So it's like it had like the 3 tiers of, I guess, an accountancy firm, and he'd made it and posted it. And I was like, oh, clearly this guy is just like annoyed at his job. And this is like he's like, sees someone doing something wrong, and he's like, oh, I'm so in the right here. I'm going to take this guy down. I mean, I already messaged Alan. He did the wrong thing. Like, the etiquette at a bike park is that if you're faster than someone, you just stop and let them go. Like it's so easy. So to ask to pass someone is a bit like, I don't know. But I've already told that to Alan. He's like, oh yeah, I'm not going to do that again.
Like, I think it's okay to ask to pass. I think that's fine.
It's not a race. Like, if you're racing, it's like, get the fuck out of the way. You know, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's how it's a race. It's not. But if you're just like riding a jump line at a bike park, just you stop. Just let the other people go. Like,
especially at a bike park.
Out. Yeah.
But like I was there that same day, and I never had a clean run. I mean, and there was a couple times where someone would like go to pull off, and they would just pull off on like the top side of the berm and just slide down. I'm like, wait, no, just keep going. Wait for a better spot.
Yeah, Josh, one sec. I got it. All right. Sorry,
he's
just getting this.
Paul's got a visitor.
Oh wait.
Paul is doing a live stream Craigslist deal.
I just my buddy's just doing this insane race, but I never realized I had a Garmin 510 in my
That's a sponsor's dream right there.
Sponsor's dream right there. Nailed it.
Turn your beacon on. I'll come and find you. Yeah, that Josh there, he's a golf buddy of mine. But he's doing this insane. It's this trail running race called the Squamish 50. But he's doing an 80k off-road race around Squamish trails. And like, he told me the route, and I was like, I don't think I could do that on an e-bike with multiple batteries. And you're running it. He's like, yeah, I got to get up at 3:00 in the morning on Saturday. The start time is 5:30. I'm hoping to do it in 10 hours.
Jeez.
Hoping to do it in 10 hours. Gross.
Yeah. And this is like, it's like up mountain, down mountain, up mountain, down mountain. It's not like 80k a lot. It's freaking nuts.
Well, it's Squamish. It's all mountains over there.
Oh, but like you could run flat. Like there's a bottom of the mountain. But yeah, I can't believe he's doing it. So I'm going to take the e-bike and go, and hopefully he's going to turn his Strava beacon on so I could see where he is. And I'll just take the e-bike out and go and find him.
Give him a crisp high five as he's hurting.
God, give him some motivation.
Good
Don't
game,
quit.
bro. And then just take up. As you put it in turbo mode and just take off.
Yeah.
You know, we're what are we? We're 20 minutes in, and no one's asked when the next Joey podcast is.
Oh God,
I know.
I got more. I almost got more. When is the next Joey podcast than when is the next van video?
Oh man,
I think those are the two things that people have asked me. Like, when's the next thing? Yeah. Those van videos actually, it kind of got to be a joke. By like episode 5, I was just like, oh, this is gonna do well. It was almost boring that it was going to succeed. Like it was the weirdest thing. And he just put it up. He's like, "Yep, 1 out of 10, most popular, great."
Yeah, guarantee me the next number one.
Yeah, always.
I'll say
I should just do more fan videos again.
You know, I love the Joey podcast, but I think one of my favorite moments is when Shane showed you my X-ray.
Oh, you'll have to. I have no idea. I do so many videos. You have to remind me what happened.
It was I submitted myself for Joey of the Week, and I sent Shane the X-ray picture, and he sent it over to you in like a separate file. I think it was the first time you guys switched to a new system.
Oh God!
And it's just
you know better than I do.
Your reaction was just amazing.
I do kind of remember it though. Like I remember seeing something and being appalled.
Yeah.
I can go into our chat and see if it's somewhere in there. What did you do again?
Dislocated my finger and it stayed like that.
Oh yeah, gross. I remember that. Yeah, I'm not gonna go and look at that ever again. Yeah.
He's got PTSD about that now.
Yeah.
It was disgusting. Yeah.
It was. I told him to go to the doctor. He refused.
You didn't go to the doctor?
Well, okay, so you have to understand.
Yep. See, here it comes.
We were height of COVID. My wife was 8 months pregnant.
Right.
And I just figured, okay, it's a broken bone. I'll let it heal. Taped it up, let it do its thing, and it just...
That's not how that works.
He taped it up, Paul. Okay, he's going to be fine.
What duct tape? Oh, so wrap a few layers around here, comes again.
Have you ever broken a finger?
He's a classy gentleman. He used electrical tape.
I've broken a leg and an arm.
So a finger, they'll literally just put a splint on it and tape it to your other finger. That's all they do.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to check that things are
now,
in the right.
No, Paul. Right. You're way wrong. Okay, Dr. MTB Rad Dad knows what he's doing.
No, nurse friend said don't go to the doctor.
Oh right,
I mean, our nurse friend
again.
I mean, yeah. How did that pan out again?
Like,
it's great. I can bend it that much.
See, perfect. There it is. Perfect example. But I mean, this is the problem of your entire healthcare system in that country. But
yeah,
we don't have to get into that. But it's like, it's the one thing that anyone can bring up and be like, yeah, your healthcare's fucked. And the Americans will be like, yeah, you're completely right.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Any other topics like, don't talk about our country like that. Healthcare. Like, oh yeah, we're with you. It's mental.
100%. That's funny. Good times with the pinky.
So have you taken the gravel bike out yet?
No, it's filming starts again next week. I haven't even got it off the rack. It's like fully set up for me to go, but like I don't even know what to wear on a gravel ride. Like what do you wear?
I say, so you were asking me, I do Lycra for the most part, but I think if it's colder, I would probably go with baggies and a little bit warmer.
Okay. I think for fashion, I'd go baggies. and also protection at some point as well. If you fall off on the gravel, what's Lycra going to do? It's just going to disappear.
It's the same thing. Mountain biking, you're screwed.
Yeah, that's why I haven't gone full Lycra mountain biking ever.
I did it one time and it felt too weird.
I only do it when it's really hot because that's when it makes sense.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
It was like a night ride, and it was like 95 degrees still.
No, it was 106.
Full Lycra. Was it?
Yeah, it was still 106 at like 7 something.
Yeah, it was disgusting. Jesus. And I'm like, yeah, I might as well just go out naked. Screw it. just send it.
That sounds about right.
Oh man. So do you plan on coming to Sedona here in November? Since the border's awesome. You bringing the van?
Oh yeah. My whole plan is to escape winter and come on down.
Oh, I bet.
And, do the trip I was meant to do. So like the story that happened is like I came down for Sedona last time. Then the week after, it rained every day, and I was just stuck inside the van editing van videos. Ironically, like not enjoying it. And I was like, oh, I just have to get through these fan videos, and then I can go and do all the other stuff. And then the pandemic literally happened. Like that week after, and I just turned around and came home.
Well, if you
Yeah,
want to
it's
stop in Palm
crazy.
Springs, show you some trails. It'll be nice weather here.
Golf? How's
golf.
the golf course?
Golf?
Do you play
Some
golf?
golf.
Yeah, I play a little bit.
Yes. Amazing. Just more people. I'm more stoked that mountain biking is showing me more golfers, to be honest.
Well, what's cool is Hand Up does
Shots.
golf stuff too.
Oh, yeah, they've messaged me before, but I don't know. I don't like the look of it. They sent me some riding pants. Really like the riding pants.
Their pants
They're
are
good.
awesome. I wear them to work every day.
Yeah, they're great. Like they're a bit on the, from like technical to casual side. They're very much like 80% onto the casual side.
Yeah, definitely.
But like they're still pretty good. Like,
Oh yeah.
perfect for eBing, that's for sure. But yeah, like they sent me them. I was like, nah, I'm pretty like I'm set in my ways with my golf stuff. It's
Yeah.
just like, yep, just give me the balls, give me my FootJoy, whatever it is, glove. Can't
I need to
remember.
start golfing again. It's been a while.
Golf is so busy right now. It's insane.
Is
Where's
it?
Even on like the worst day, every course is booked out for tee times.
Well, right now up there, everybody's trying to get their games in before it snows in, and you guys
Yeah.
do your
Well,
winter thing up there.
You can do it year round in Vancouver. Like
Really?
a lot of the courses
Okay.
are open year round. Yeah, there's not much snow in Vancouver. Happens like
Huh.
for a few days, and no one changes to winter tires, and then all hell breaks loose.
Everybody's skiing to the supermarket.
Yeah, you should type in like Vancouver like winter or something. You'll see just cars, buses. The craziest thing, the buses don't have winter tires on, and they
Oh.
cause
Oh,
they cause the most amount of problems.
I bet.
But yeah, golf's not going too bad yet. I shot casual 78 yesterday, which was pretty good.
I have no idea what any of that means. I just go out there to play.
Six over par.
That's pretty good.
That's 6 shots more than a professional should get. So it's not.
Oh, look at you,
bad.
Paul.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
Mr. Fancy
unreal.
Pants.
I had 3 birdies and I hold 2 putts that were 60 feet in length. It's not even a joke.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
I could have run up. I could have run up and put my hand in the hole before the ball got there. It was that far.
Fair warning, like I've never broken 100.
Oh, well, hey, maybe we can break. Do you watch any golf stuff on YouTube?
Just yours.
Okay,
Yeah.
of course. There's a
Of course.
there's a great series. There's this podcast called Foreplay, and they do some video stuff. As in four. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny. It's a Barstool Sports thing. And they had this guy on there called Trent, and he'd never broken 100, and he's like a host of this golf podcast. And they gave him like one of the top coaches in the world, and gave him some tips. And then he did this whole series of him trying to break 100. It's so good. Like I would sit there Thursday at 5 o'clock. I would be there for the premiere because I'd be like, "Is he going to break 100? Like
Nice.
This is the best. This is the best thing going right now." But anyway, that's golf. I'll stop talking about golf now.
No, it's fine.
I could just go on forever.
That
I
sounded
haven't-
really geeky. That was really geeky. But we also make YouTube videos about riding bicycles. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's up there. It's up there.
I mean, I
I
haven't
could deal
played
with
an actual round of golf in probably 10 years. I mean, I just
Really?
went to the driving range recently again.
Really?
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
even I've played. I think the best
doesn't
golf course
sound
I've
like
played
you.
in.
What?
Doesn't
Even
sound
I've
like you're
played more
even a
recent than
casual
you.
golfer there, Joe.
Well, I mean, like I when I was younger, I played a lot with my dad, and I even went to like Nike golf school back in the day.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, fancy. I have Nike golf shoes.
Yeah. My mom saw my Instagram post of me actually hitting the range again. She's like, "It's about damn time."
That's funny. I got to take my kid out. He's getting pretty good.
Nice.
So start taking him back out. Weather's getting nice enough, so not bad.
I haven't seen a golf video in a while, Paul.
Put one out yesterday.
Did you?
Yep.
Ready
Sure
for this?
did.
I knew it would come up.
Wait.
God.
I played one of the courses that was in Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, it's the scene where he has to fight with Bob Barker. It's that golf course. Yeah,
Classic.
legendary.
Oh,
Absolutely.
you know, I might not be subscribed on my MTB Rad Dad account. It might be my other account.
Oh
you
my
go.
goodness.
I'm gonna fix that though.
Oh
Uh-huh.
don't multiple. I'm too small. It's very fragile, right?
Well,
'Cause
that's
it's so
fine.
small.
I'll
I've got such a small
unsubscribe.
account. Just have one and watch the videos. That's the dream.
I'll just unsubscribe.
Yeah, but I'm
And
I'm getting
resubscribe.
into. Do you guys
And
have
resubscribe.
TikTok?
No,
I'm
I
interested to know
can't
about
stand
TikTok.
I
it.
do.
Yeah,
Adam gave up on the TikToks.
I hate it. I can't stand
it's
it.
kind of it is kind of like annoyingly addicting to the
Oh
point
my
where
God,
you're
it's
like,
ridiculously
not
addicting.
It's not a bad thing, but I can kind of see like I have to be in it, right? Not for mountain biking. I don't really see for that kind of stuff. To do well on mountain biking on like let's say Instagram or TikTok, it has to be more about like shock and awe. Like you have to be like send a massive jump or something like that. And really TikTok is kind of it's like it's more entertainment. It's not serious. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like fails would do well on TikTok. Like people
You know who does
crashing
really
and
well
stuff like that.
on TikTok is Mo and Hannah. They do really good TikToks.
I got a great story for you.
Well, I think I know why.
Oh yeah.
They used to get paid to post on TikTok.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, this is a
Son of a gun.
This is a great bit of insider stuff. So
I like this. Paul's letting out the
when
juice.
There we go.
I think had it turned from Musically into TikTok, or was it like it? I don't know. I think it's something like that.
It was Musically.
Yeah, TikTok got bought, and then they were trying to get people to post on it, right? So they used to pay Mo and Hannah like X amount of money per month to post X amount of times, because they told me about it when they came up here to Canada.
Yeah.
And they were. I was like, oh, I didn't get any of that, but I figured it was also because I wasn't in the States. Now the funny thing was that old Josh, daily MTB rider, they asked him to
Really?
to pay. They were going to pay him to post on TikTok, but he thought it was a scam and never did. And never did it. Yeah. So it's like, I mean, Josh had made that video. It's like, I turned down TikTok asked me to post and I turned them down or something like that. That'd be great.
That's funny.
But yeah, that's why. But no, I'm going to do it for the golf one. Golf one's easy because I can get a hole that I've filmed and then just edit that, make a video of that one hole. And I think it's going to do quite well. So
Nice.
I'll just keep grinding out those for a bit because they're so easy. Like that's the other thing. TikTok is so easy to do.
Oh, it really is. Oh, good old TikTok. It's so addicting. It's ridiculous.
It's like you can see how why there's so much content on there because it's just so easy to make something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Huh.
Are you
TikTok.
are you finally through your burnout of MTB?
I don't know. E-bike is sick.
Yeah.
And the conditions right now are amazing. Like that was really the number one thing. It's just like you couldn't go and ride because it's either too hot, it was too dry, or it was too smoky. And it's just like, I live next to the best trails probably in the world, but I've ridden them 100 times. So it's like, one of the things I like about biking is going somewhere new, meeting some people. Like a lot of the time, I'm actually not in the mood to meet people. Like people bump into me on the trails and they're like, "Oh, hey, are you Paul The Punter?" It's like, "Yeah, that's me." And I'm just like, no, I'm just kind of a bit miserable today. I just just like
he turns on his sad boy and then he's like, let's just ride, man.
Yeah, it's something like that. And or people meet me and I'm just like in a mood. Like they'll have a bike product and I'll be like, "Oh, I tried that." I didn't like it or something, or I'll just be like, "Oh, that's not very good," or it's like, "Oh, what's this like? Why have you got this like this?" Just like because that's who I am. Like I ask myself that question all the time, like, "Oh, why are you doing this? Like the way you're doing it?" And then I let that seep into the outdoor voice, and I'm like, "Why are you riding like that? Why do you have a flat rear tire? Why is this tire so hard? Why is like?" And I'm like, I know someone meets me, they must be like, "Oh, great, look, it's that guy off YouTube." And then like literally 2 minutes later, they're like, "Fuck this guy, like what a dick."
They're like, "All right, cool, nice to meet you, bye."
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny because every time I go, like I got my new bike and I started setting it up, and I'm like, oh, my brake levers aren't straight. Oh, it took me like 30. It took me 30 minutes to get my seat straight, you know. And it's funny that Adam made that joke. He's like, okay, Paul. And I'm like, give me my protractor. I gotta check this.
You should
break
though.
out my phone.
I just don't understand why people don't do it. Like
it
blows
feels
my
weird
mind.
if you don't. You feel all cattywampus.
If you record where your brake levers are and how far they are away, like mountain biking is hard enough. Like have your bike set up the same each time you do it. Like it seems like a no-brainer for me. Like why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't think people are dicks about their bike enough. Like people like skid off the trail and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I just crashed. And it's like, well, you got 50 PSI in your tire. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah.
Like,
that's one thing
simple things like that.
Just checking my tire pressure.
Oh my, are you serious? Open up Amazon right now.
Open up Amazon right.
Nope, stop. I'm not going to talk anymore unless you open up Amazon and buy a tire pressure gauge.
So I've tried. It doesn't work. But
What's
so
that?
I had a company send this to me, which is it's like a electric bike pump.
You said yes.
No, they sent it to me.
Okay. Yeah, but I get a billion. Do you know? I
know
have
you do.
Maybe 50 e-bikes at this point. Like the amount of people that have messaged me saying, "Hello, dear. Would you like this free e-bike? We just want you to make a video. I love your content. I watch so much of it." It's like, clearly not.
I was just like, screw it, why not? And actually, I really like it because you can tell it to like, okay, I want 24 psi. Hook it on, tell it to go, walk away, come back. It's at 24 psi. You're done.
Oh, that's like, but they've been doing that on car tires for years. My stepdad
they have
from like 1973 or whatever.
But
I know, I wouldn't trust it.
It's easier than
finally catching on with bikes.
I checked it against my toe peak and it was fine.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Hey, Luke, open up your Amazon app on your phone. I know you live in California. You've definitely got one.
Okay. First of all, you're not wrong.
I know. This is
Wait.
I'm a terrible person and I'm always right. I say this to Shane all the time. It's like, I hate being right. And it sounds like that's like a joke. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like, oh, Paul says he's always right. I am. This is the problem.
But I am.
Yeah. I wish I was wrong so much more.
I mean,
okay. Toe Peak, TOPEAK.
I've tried.
Yep. Buy it. Buy now. There's a buy now option.
To.
Just do it right now. Show me that you've bought it.
You know what?
You can't be a mountain biker if you don't have a Did you buy it? Show me.
Possibly. I will let your imagination run wild.
Unbelievable. Like this is it. Like this is what just breaks me down with mountain biking. Is like this situation. It's like you need a tire pressure gauge. Do you know when was the last time you had a puncture?
Me? Actually, it's been like years.
Hold on. Have you went tubeless on your bike yet?
Which bike?
Okay, so
his new bike.
Wait, what?
He thought
I can't confirm or deny that I have gone tubeless on my bike.
Then no, you haven't.
No, he hasn't.
So we're at
Skywalk.
You're right. I haven't.
Are you serious?
We're at our bike park, and he's had this bike for like a month.
What is it?
I'm like, he's got an intense primer, just like I do.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, hey, check this out. I realized I'm not running tubeless, and he pushes the stem in, like, because you can see it all go in. I'm like, really?
Oh, that's so funny. Look, Paul had to stand up for this. No. He's like, nope, I'm done.
Well, my body is just messed up, so I have to stand up for a bit. But he said, like, so what's holding you back, Louis? Is it Louis or Lou? I don't know.
Louis.
I like Louis.
What?
Louis sounds good in your accent. What can I say?
Okay.
It's Louis. I just haven't gotten around to it. Between work and
he's lazy.
All that shenanigans.
Have you done tubeless before? Like, because this isn't the response of someone that's done tubeless.
No, I've been tubeless before.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I can do it. That's just
like nowadays it's literally like you get a tire, you put tire on, you squirt in sealant, you put tire on, and then you pump it up, and then that's it.
It's as easy as that. Yep.
Yeah.
I've just been lazy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
All right.
I'm not gonna lie. There's no beating around the bush there.
Yeah. This is the same
Hey guys,
guy.
called me. Now I'm gonna do it Friday. You know what? I'm doing this tomorrow.
Booyah.
I'm like, hey, here's my gauge. Check your tire pressure. No, I'm good. Squish, squish. Oh, yeah, I'm good.
never let anyone else use your tire pressure gauge.
Oh,
Never.
man.
That's a rule 1. Like, don't touch another man's tire pressure gauge.
Why?
Just don't. Like, that's like someone. It was my buddy that used to be Tracy Hanna's mechanic. He was like,
see?
never let anyone like digital pump or air, shock pump. Never let anyone else touch it because they might just.
Okay, Paul.
You know what?
Who
You're
hurt
probably
you?
right. He probably would.
Yeah. No, I think he did it because Couscous would never have like the valves on his like suspension. So dirt and stuff would get in and around the valve.
Mm-hmm.
And then you plug
like
on
the
your
little covers?
Yeah. Dust cover, yeah. And then you put it on, and then all the dust fires back into the tire pressure gauge and ruins it.
Oh.
Son of a gun. I never thought about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huh.
So it might not affect only on Schrader valves. I don't think, maybe press the valves a little bit depending on what's on there, but
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Huh. Son of a gun. Learn something new every day, you know?
So, I got to say, what happened to your Patreon?
Oh, I just don't think
stopped.
I'm giving people. I should cancel it. Really, I should turn it off. I can't give anyone like a good value. Like the reason why people do it and they do it well, like Brian, is that Patreon is very much a product that he's created. Like it's good and it has value to it. It's not just because people want to give him $3 a month. It's like, oh, like there's actual value to it. And I just can't do that.
But
Like,
you
do you
were
know what I
putting
mean?
out good stuff. I love the stuff that you're putting out on there.
The only thing I was doing was sitting down for a half an hour and just pouring my heart out into the
Dude, that's
the
all
microphone.
it takes.
Yeah, I know, but I just it got to the point where I was like, I have nothing exciting to talk about with mountain biking. Like nothing is like cool. Can't go anywhere. Can't do anything. And it's just like, I think I realized what the problem was actually this year is that I need like people around me interested in the same thing.
You need a hype crew.
Well, I don't want to call it a TikTok house, right? But
You
like,
got it, Paul. Pump it up.
Like that was when I was at Pink Bike. That was almost like the problem there is that like I cared about wanting to do stuff and people just wanted to complain, and like then it was like a problem. It's like, right, I got to go and do something else. And like originally, like the YouTube stuff was great because like I'd speak to everyone else and we'd have a crew, and then everyone was driven to make videos and what have you. But it kind of what's the average job cycle? Is it like 2 years or something nowadays? Like I've been doing like this is my fourth. This is my 18. 19, this is my fourth. Yeah, this is my fourth year of making mountain bike videos. I've made like hundreds at this point. Plus, I mean, imagine all the ones I made at Pink Bike as well. It's
Plus,
like,
don't forget the van build.
Oh yeah, that's included. That's included. Yeah. But like, it's just kind of like what else am I going to do that I actually care about? I mean, there was one. It got cancelled. I was going to race Richie Rude on my e-bike, but
what happened?
He just he's just finished his season and he's come here and he's just having fun. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess someone asked him if he wanted to ride dirt bikes on Wednesday, and he wanted to do that instead. And I was like, "Yep, no worries. Like, I understand." So like that's the thing. I need other people, but like, why would Richie care about my video? Do you know what I mean? I care about my video.
Yeah.
But other people don't care about my video. Even when I've had like filmers and stuff, they don't care about the video as much as I care about the video.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's always just going to be that block, and we're never going to get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm really looking for, I think, in the future is just someone else that cares about the thing that I am doing just as much. So
Yeah,
that makes sense.
whether that's, whether I, change it up or whatever, or if I get someone in and be like, okay, do you know what? You are part owner in what I make. And that's just how it's going to be, because then the person is directly invested into the output. And thus it's going to help me make better things as well, because I need that. Like I can only do this by myself. I can only go out, film a video with people, come back, sit in my room. Well, now I have an editor, so it's even easier, but just come back and just make another video and pump it up. And then it's like, 8 out of 10. And then you're just like, oh, fuck. Like, do you know what I mean? It's it's kind of difficult to a certain point, just doing it by yourself over and over.
Yeah, it's stressful.
And keep doing it.
I
wouldn't say it's stressful. It's just like, it's without meaning. I think that's a much better way of putting it.
Okay.
All right.
Like, there's no like intrinsic value into what you're making. It's kind of like golf, actually. Go out and shoot 78. Who cares? No one. I care. Who gives a shit? They're like, nice one. Even the guy I was playing with, he was like, fuck, that was amazing, but I'm going to forget about this in about 10 minutes. So,
pretty much.
Yeah. Like,
that makes sense.
It's kind of like the perfect extent. But, if you had a caddy, right? And you were both playing together, like, or a team event, it has more value for both of you.
Why don't you go find a bum on the street, like Happy?
There you go.
Yeah. You know what? I've realized that I think just for what I need, I can't just find someone and be like, okay, this is how you use a camera, because they've intrinsically got to have the drive to actually want to make good things and learn how to make it, and be like, oh, how do I do this better, rather than just I had a filmer before that. Yeah, I had a filmer before that was like, he would get annoyed when he'd mess up, but at no point did I see him like trying to get better or whatever. It just seemed like he was just turning up every day and be like, okay, I'm gonna hold the camera, and it's like, that's not what I'm into.
Was he doing any editing or anything like that?
No. He wasn't the type. I think he's doing video. He's doing video and filming for Remy now.
Okay.
But like filming and editing for Remy is easy because he's such a good bike rider. Like, that's the entertaining thing. The entertaining thing is Remy going out and sending a huge trail or whatever. And I have conversations with Remy. He says like, "Oh, why is this video not doing any good?" It's like, because you're not doing anything cool in the video. Like, that's your value proposition. Is that someone watches your video and you are sending it and doing crazy stuff. Like Pilgrim, every video, I'm pretty sure he is doing something crazy that people, and that's why he is
crazy,
so big. But like Remy, it's just like, you can go and ride a trail fast, but if it's not a massive gap, then people are like, well, this isn't why I subscribe to Remy Metayer. Like,
exactly.
So I didn't subscribe to Remy Metayer to do a how-to. Like, yeah. So.
Like when Paul releases a video and it's not a van build, I'm like, ugh, why did I subscribe to his video?
Exactly. It's so true though. Like, people subscribe to you for one reason.
Yeah.
And when you do that, you then have to have 8 more videos that are exactly the same as that video before. Like, that's just how it is. That's why Eric, BCPAV, has had such immense growth, and he's had a couple.
It's
just
amazing.
Completely land, because every video that he makes is pretty similar in format and everything to the one before.
Yeah.
So
agreed.
That's just it, and it's a really high quality. Like, that's just how he got to where he is right now. Whereas I'm just all over the place.
Well, I'll say this, Paul. If you come out, or even in Sedona, if you need a hand shooting anything, just let me know.
But then, like, here's the thing. I'm a prick. Like, I am the biggest dick going. Like, you ask anyone, those videos that we've made. So we made the first one where we went down Highline with Joe, Trail Features, and he legit had no idea we were riding a double black, and we were like, ha, fuck you. And then all next year, like, that took hours. Like, we finished it in the dark by the end of that. That took 6 hours. Ooh. Those guys gave up 6 hours of their free holiday time to come and make that video. And it's like the same thing happened on Hangover. Do you know what I mean? Like we borderline came back in the dark. And Joe also had no idea that I didn't want to do it. I will go on record as saying like, no, let's go and do Hogs. He says he wants to do Hogs. But they're like, no, we got to go do Hangover. Yeah, but I'm a dick. I'm demanding, and it's like it has to be a certain way, and that's just it. Like, and if you came and you're stood in the wrong place, I'm just going to look at you and be like, why are you stood there? What are you shooting? What is the point of this? Like, and that's why I need like this kind of partner setup.
Yeah.
Because I need to be able to do that, and I need someone to do that back to me.
Yeah.
Like I need someone to be like, no, fuck you, Paul. Like, no, I'm standing here because I'm right and you're wrong. And I'm like, okay, fine. Like you've made a good point.
Fine.
Yeah. So like it's like you might know how to use a camera. You might be able to balance the white balance perfectly. You might be able to have focus Paul like a hero. But like if you don't understand the intrinsic things that are needed from a mountain bike video, then it's just, it's kind of pointless. And this is why it's so difficult. This is why I've kind of given up, and I'm just going to strap a GoPro back to myself now and put the Skydio up every once in a while. And then just send it all to Isaac and be like, Isaac, make something. And then he's done it.
Make me look cool.
It's honestly the best thing I've did was finding Isaac, the editor, because he's just made my life so much better. He has sincerely improved the quality of my life.
Nice.
That's
video. Awesome.
Yeah. And all I do is I just say, and I tried so many editors, like loads. And I even tried like people that edited for Danny McCaskill, and someone offered that he's one of the guys that used to do Red Bull World Cup stuff. And he was like, I haven't got anything else to do right now. I could edit your videos. And I'm like, I just flat out said, no, you can't. You can't do it. But second year, what's the second year college student called?
Sophomore.
Okay,
Yeah.
he was a freshman. Freshman says, "Oh, I'll give it a go." Literally sends me something back in the same day, and it's just like perfect.
No. Oh, okay.
And I was
crazy.
just like, no fucking way. I called him up and was just like, "You've done it. You've just done it, haven't you?" And I was like, "You've beaten everyone." So I gave him a contract. I bought him a second monitor, and every time he needs bike stuff, even though he doesn't tell me, I was like, "Do you need any bike stuff?" He's like, "Oh, actually, I just had this massive crash and blew my helmet." Just hook him up with a new bike stuff.
There
You know what I mean?
Nice.
I think it's pretty sick, like second job. I think for someone at college.
Yeah, definitely.
But he's great, and he's so chill, and he just like I say, do this, and he's like, yes, boss, and he's great. So, but trying that in a filmer has just been impossible, and it's kind of the reason. And as well with filming, it's like some days I just don't want to film. Some days I just like go, I fucking hate this. I fucking hate biking. I hate, like, I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. I just want to sit down for 3 days and do nothing. But it's like, I couldn't do that because it's like, I had someone calling me like, hey, when can I work? And I was like, this isn't it. I need like, I don't know. It would be great to have another YouTube person up here that I could go and help them and then they could help me. Like, that would be great. But again, it's just like, just doesn't exist. Like, this is why all these like hype houses and whatever do so well, because everyone is in it together.
How far is Van Can from you?
He is about 7 years of a PhD away from me, because in no way, like, he's so intelligent, he's so clever, and obviously, he's like trying to get a job, like a legit high-paying mega job, using his brain. Like, and he just makes it for fun because he loves bikes. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But again, like, Nick's probably not. I love Nick. Talk to him all the time. Give him shit. He's broken his evil again, and it's just like,
oh man,
stop buying a bike that is literally renowned for snapping.
Yeah.
You know, you can say that about probably say that about every brand. You know what I mean? To some extent, but legitimately, I've never done. Anyway, whatever. And but again, he's not. He probably wouldn't be the same personality that I need. Do you know what I mean? It's like he's very chill. He's like Bird Person. He's Bird Person from Rick and Morty. That's who he is.
Never watched it.
You watch Rick and Morty? Great.
No.
Yeah.
You do? He is like, so we're doing the EWS race, in 2019, and BKXC just turns around and goes, "Nick, you ever watch Rick and Morty?" And he's like, "Yes, I love that show." He's like, "You kind of like Bird Person," and I just dropped what I was doing. Went, "Oh my god, you are!" Like, I'm gonna send you guys. Let me get a link here.
Oh my lord!
You only need to see the. You only need to see the picture of him. It even looks like him. It's like amazing. Copy image. Can I put it in here? They haven't quite figured that out yet, but
no.
let me put it in the chat here on the doodah, whatchamacallit.
Oh.
Quiet, dead space.
Loading.
I'm
Yep,
thinking-
that's him. Nailed it.
Yeah, it's him.
I think it's the
private
nose.
chat. Here we go. Oh yeah, I can see that.
It's amazing.
Oh, that's funny. So how's your movie making going right now?
I had a good day of planning. We start again on Monday-ish. Scott's very busy, and he's been away filming again.
Got it.
And we should be back on Monday. I've just been planning the stuff basically. I felt better today when I wrote it all out. I was very overwhelmed. In the first week, I was so overwhelmed and was just like, "Fuck, how are we going to do this?" Because Scott's just so particular about all his shots. Like, it has to be perfect. And he's like,
Yeah,
But that's good though, you know?
that is good.
I mean, it's good to a certain extent, but you get to a point where you're like, pick one. We are.
Yeah.
We had a gaffer and an assistant in here, like doing all the lighting. We went to shoot all the indoors stuff,
Yeah.
and we shot maybe 75 to 80% of it. But we needed, that's like quite a lot to miss almost a third, like a quarter of what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the end, that's kind of what you want though, you know? Quality will definitely
but you
come
have to
through
do
in
it.
the end.
Like you could have 50 seconds of the best shots of all time, but if you need a 3-minute video, then that's not going to cut it, is it?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That's the problem.
Can you give us a hint of what the video's just the main idea of the video is?
Well, it's a Groundhog Day. I've said this in the things I can say now, but it's a Groundhog Day situation where I wake up and I'm like, oh, it's the same day over and over again, and then I figure out I can ride other bikes. That's kind of the premise I'm going to share right now.
Nice.
More will come out when the vlog comes through.
We'll finally see Paul in some Lycra.
Like, oh yeah, absolutely. Like, I've got tons of videos of Lycra, but we need to do a road one and the gravel one. Roadie is obviously going to be full Lycra. It can't be doing baggy shorts in the roadie.
No.
I can also bust out these shoes. Hold on.
Sponsor's dream.
Yep.
These
Shimano.
Look how
shoes.
beautiful these things are.
Ooh,
Oh, good grief! Look at them bad
Obviously
boys.
carbon.
Dang.
Look at that. They are so. Look how good this autofocus on the Sony cameras is.
It looks so nice.
I came from Fuji, and I love the color from Fuji and everything about Fuji, but the autofocus on Sony, you just can't beat it. There's anything like it.
No, look, I haven't. This is how
You haven't even worn them.
Still got the cardboard thing in there.
Yeah.
How convenient to have your bins inside like that. You're just hucking trash.
Mine we're actually outside now.
I hate my bins inside. It just
I have
makes
to
it
keep
look
mine
so
inside, too.
jank.
It sucks.
Like, imagine if those bins went there, I could make this look way more pro than it is. But they are. So what am I going to do? We can't put them outside. We can't put them outside strata. But yeah.
Oh man. So how you liking working with your new bike brand and all that?
Giant best. Yeah, they're really, like, the guy is super chill. The fact the guy literally sent me an Instagram inbox when I put out my video.
Yeah.
Just saying like, oh hey, do you want to do something? And then I called them and I was like, this is what I'm looking for. And he's like, yeah, sure. Literally like that.
Nice.
Yeah. All good.
Nice.
And
You
I was
got your
expecting
back,
him
boy.
I was expecting him to be like, okay, we'll go and look at this. And he was just like, yeah, fine. Anyways, all good.
I was actually really surprised to see you sign up with Giant because I wouldn't have expected
Me too.
that brand.
Me too. I've never spoken to the guy ever. I've heard of his name, like working in the industry.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe it. So I was all set to be like, okay, I'm just gonna have. I did think like, oh, maybe this will be better. I can just get my own bike and then just clickbait
Yeah.
on new bikes and stuff. But like Kendall Weed's been doing that, and I'm not as much of a fan of it. I realized when I see it outside. I just prefer to have one. I like my videos largely they're not about the bikes. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll do the new bike days and stuff, but like it's more about like the people. I think
the people, the adventure.
Yeah. But honestly, I would like take my giant sponsor away tomorrow. Take my sponsorships away tomorrow. I will say that this Trans X Advanced Pro is the best bike I've ever ridden. Just without question.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah. So much better. I mean, like, you know, the Scots were great. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just that you can't. These dampers in the suspension are just better, and that's it. Like it's pretty simple.
Well,
like I never lock out my rear shock pedaling up the hill. I do lock it out on the value one when I have to ride that, because obviously it's a really basic Fox something or other rear shock. RP23? Oh, who knows? But yeah, I have to lock it on that. But the good one, like I don't. I just pedal around. It's freaking amazing. So I probably like if I was gonna have one gripe, I would say that the large should be like 5 mil shorter. That's literally it. Because this is the Rainy Plus is 5 mil shorter, and it's like I'm just like
that's perfect.
This feels dialed.
That's funny.
I'm always constantly thinking like, would I be happier on an e-bike as my main bike?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
What else do you want me? So black and white. Yeah, obviously.
I mean, you can keep in mind also.
It doesn't. It's much harder to get up in the air for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Because I'm 160 pounds wet through.
Yeah, so I'm not.
It's like, but yeah, it's just mint. Like the geometry is amazing. The mullet wheel on it makes it so much better. Because like bigger bikes, you need smaller wheels to be able to move them around more.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just
it's
so sick.
When I saw your video, I hopped online and they're actually pretty reasonably priced.
They are,
dude. And this is the other thing, Giant. Like, they're so like I live in Netherlands, right? I have no idea how much bike stuff costs. Couldn't tell you. I think I only know that like an SLX Derailleur is like $90, and that's because I saw it by chance. Like, that's just how it is. But yeah, I looked up how much these bikes were. It's like this top of the end one. It's like 6.5 Canadian.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know what that is in dollars, but like this is like the same as like all the boutique brands sell for like 10 grand for no. There's no difference. There's no difference. Like they really, I don't get it. Like I remember Steve Jones years ago. He used to write for Dirt magazine. He reviewed the Bronson. No, was it Bronson? Yeah, it was a Bronson. And he was just like, no, or V10, one of them. And he wrote it. It's just like, yeah, it's a good bike. I just don't get why it's like $4 grand more than everything else. It's like, I don't get it.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I was taking a look. I think it was $4,200 here, US dollar. I'm like, really?
Amazing.
That's not even
insane.
I think I have them for less than that too.
Yeah, the hardtail one, I think.
Yeah.
I think they're the ones that make the hardtail one. And that one's like less than $3 grand, I think.
No, I do know the value bike is this value bike is $2,500.
He was talking about the e-bike.
Oh,
e-bike.
right. Okay. Yeah.
I think that's the next investment.
This one is 8,200 Canadian. So what's that like?
My lord.
6,000. Yeah, it's unreal. It's so much. Again,
but it's
like
so much fun.
The same sentence stands again.
Luis, did you ride Chris's Intense Taser?
No. So I was supposed to ride the e-bike for the first time ever, and he ended up getting a flat tire.
Oh, that's right.
So that kind of.
Well, so Paul, I have a friend / he was a subscriber of the channel who works at Intense.
Okay.
So I got to ride his. He has a Intense Taser e-bike,
Oh yeah, they're cool.
And that thing was a lot of fun. But here's the crazy thing. He climbs with the motor off.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was like, why?
When I came back from Sedona last year, I was the fittest I've ever been. And I was, and Dan, who used to be my housemate, he just had like this big accident, and he wasn't that fit. And I would take the e-Spark and I would go out ride it with the battery off because I turn it on sometimes. I wasn't completely clean, but I was just like, this isn't enough. Yeah,
just full beast
Not
mode.
now though. Not now. I'm pathetic right now.
I think we all have that off-season fitness.
That's right. You'll come out. We'll go golf. We'll take you up on Dunn Road, and we'll make you suffer and make you fit.
The dream.
Yeah.
Good grief. All right. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about, Paul, before we...
Why don't you plug your merch? This Stone Awkward shirt right here.
Oh yeah. Go buy that. Yeah, that would be great.
Nailed it. Oh man.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you haven't already, go check out his videos, the recent ones of him making a movie. We've got the next Steven Spielberg over here.
Yeah.
So should be good. I'm very excited. The process looks very meticulous.
Yes.
So that should be interesting.
Well, sweet. Paul, thank you for joining us. Make sure you guys go check out his channel. I mean, come on. Obviously, if you're subscribed to my channel, you're already subscribed to his channel. I mean, it's Paul. But
You never know. Yeah. I got when I did the videos with Brian way back when someone commented saying, "Oh, cool! I've just subscribed to Brian's channel now." True story. I gave him a subscriber. Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh man. All right, guys. We'll see you next time.